I have a weird thing with zoos and animals. My voice turns on male animals a lot. I've given a lot of horse-like creatures boners before. And by horse-like, I mean actual horses. And I'm scared to get around a zebra because I feel like this is the kind of thing that they like. You know what I mean? Men don't like this voice or this guy. But
I'm Gareth Madoc-Jones at Club Soda in Montreal as part of the kickoff for the Nasty Show, which is part of the Just for Laughs Festival. Now, coming into this segment, we saw a clip from Steph Tolev, a comedian who will be performing at the filthiest, the dirtiest show, the Nasty Show at Just for Laughs. Now, Steph, I don't know what we can talk about. We had a little conversation before about some of the content. But just in terms of your set, what can you talk about? What can you give away? What are some of the themes?
some of the themes are heavily, I talk about having a large vagina. I do talk about, I asked men their penis picture, their preferred angle, how they do it. And I talk about, a lot of making love. I think I can say that, but in a gross way, stuff like that.
And so you also have a solo show that I've heard about, and is that more of the same, or is it a different angle on some of these subjects?
Well, I'm still dirty all the time, but I do a lot of the crowd work when it's just me. So if you come to the solo show, it's probably like half-hour crowd work. So if you don't want me to talk to you, don't sit in the front few rows.
And I heard that you've been here to Montreal before, and you performed at Just for Laughs. What's it like to be back, and you have such a schedule? What does that feel like to be here at Just for Laughs?
It feels pretty fun this time around because I get to do a bunch of fun stuff, and I have a live podcast, and so it's exciting, but it's it's hectic. It's very hectic.
And in terms of some of the other shows, it looks like you have a pretty tight schedule, but will you be seeing some of the other comedians?
Probably not. I probably should be, but I perform every night, and I have like more than one show, so.
And we were talking earlier, and you said that you've been performing for about 20 years. How did you get started in comedy? It's not often we see women on stage, especially maybe 20 years ago. How did you get started in stand-up comedy?
I wanted to be an actress in Toronto, and then I didn't get into any of the acting schools. Thanks so much, Ryerson. So I became a comedian, and all my teachers told me I was funny because I was bad at school, so that's how I got into it.
Thank you very much, Steph. Steph Tolev will be performing at the Nasty Show all throughout this week and until Wednesday, July 26th. There's also a midnight show, but all the shows are at 9:30 p.m. We'll have more on the Nasty Show tonight at 11 in Montreal. Gareth Madoc-Jones, City News.
Could we do a slow, walk-in? Well, nasty. What is nasty, really? People getting together to really laugh about the things that we hear in the dark, and locker room humor, blah, 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 blah.